Just when Cardi B and Stefon Diggs thought the media storm couldn't get any worse, the prosecution dropped its biggest weapon yet: leaked evidence. Late one evening, news outlets began reporting that prosecutors had obtained a trove of incriminating emails and financial documents linking the couple to secret offshore accounts, questionable business transfers, and a paper trail that suggested their wealth wasn't as clean as they wanted the world to believe. At first, it seemed like rumor, one of those anonymous sources close to the investigation stories. But within hours, major networks were flashing screenshots of the emails across television screens. The leaks were devastating. One email showed a message allegedly sent by Stefon's business manager, discussing how certain endorsement money had been funneled through shell companies to minimize liability. Another email included Cardi's name in a thread where lawyers were debating how to handle potential exposure if the IRS inquires. Even though neither Cardi nor Stefon had written the most damaging lines, their names were attached, and in the court of public opinion, that was enough. Commentators called it the smoking gun. The couple who had insisted for months that the case was overblown now looked like they were scrambling to cover up shady financial moves. The timing was brutal. With sponsors already pulling out and fans questioning their credibility, these leaks turned suspicion into near certainty. Social media exploded. Hashtags like #Cardi cover-up and #Stefon scam began trending, while memes mocked their luxury empire as nothing more than a money laundering scheme. Fans dug up old photos of Cardi flashing cash on Instagram and reposted them with captions like, "Now we know where it really came from." Every image, every flex, every boast suddenly became evidence in the eyes of the internet jury. Behind the scenes, panic set in. Cardi was livid, storming into meetings with her lawyers, demanding to know how private emails could have made it into the press. Her team insisted the leaks came from the prosecution, possibly as a way to turn public opinion against her before the trial even began. Stefon, on the other hand, fell deeper into silence. According to insiders, he spent hours scrolling through the coverage, realizing that no amount of denial could erase what people were now seeing with their own eyes. Their lawyers tried to frame it as a smear campaign, but the damage was already spreading too fast. The leaked evidence also raised questions about loyalty within their own circles. Who had access to those emails? Who had handed them over? Cardi began accusing people around her of betrayal, hinting in cryptic posts that snakes always show they face when the money low. That paranoia only added fuel to the media fire. Every move she made, every post she shared, was dissected for hidden meaning. Meanwhile, Stefon's silence was painted as guilt. His refusal to defend himself left Cardi carrying the burden in public, and it made their partnership look fractured. Financially, the leaks were catastrophic. Banks reportedly began reviewing some of their accounts, and whispers of potential IRS involvement crept into the news cycle. If the emails were authentic, the case was no longer just about grand jury drama, it was about federal agencies taking a closer look at Cardi and Stefon's empire. Insiders claimed that even some of Cardi's label executives and Stefon's team managers were now considering cutting ties entirely, fearing the fallout could taint their own reputations. By the end of the week, the couple wasn't just facing courtroom battles, they were facing a credibility crisis. The power couple image that once sold millions of records, jerseys, and products was shattering in real time. And for the first time, both Cardi and Stefon were starting to realize that this wasn't just about surviving a trial, it was about surviving an all-out financial collapse. To hit that subscribe button. It's totally free and it helps the channel grow so I can keep bringing you even better videos. Thanks for being part of the journey.